Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll be diving into the fascinating world of rarest and most valuable coins throughout history. From ancient treasures to modern-day collectibles, these coins have changed the course of history and are worth millions. Stay tuned to uncover their incredible stories. Top 6. The most valuable and rare. Back in 1958, the U.S. Mint struck millions of dimes, but among them, a rare and extraordinary error coin was born. A single coin that would later stun collectors and auction houses with its sheer rarity and unexpected value. The 1958 Roosevelt dime was never considered special at first. It was just another dime, struck in both Philadelphia and Denver. People spent it on coffee, newspapers, and everyday essentials, never thinking twice about its future worth. But hidden within the mass production, something remarkable happened. A mistake so rare that even experienced numismatists didn't notice it for decades. A dime that defied the odds and became a true legend. Coin errors occur for many reasons: die misalignment, double strikes, and overstrikes, but this particular 1958 dime had something unique. A full, clear double die obverse that remained undiscovered for years. A double die happens when the die, which imprints the design on the coin, shifts slightly between strikes, causing a doubled image. In 1958, quality control wasn't as refined as today, allowing a few error coins to slip through undetected. For years, these rare error dimes circulated among millions of others. Some were spent, lost, or simply forgotten in change jars. But a few lucky ones ended up in collections, waiting for the right moment to shine. Collectors and numismatists constantly search for error coins, knowing they can fetch huge prices at auctions. But even among double dies, the 1958 variety is considered a unicorn. Only a handful have ever been verified. Imagine finding a simple dime and realizing it's worth a fortune. That's exactly what happened when one surfaced in near-perfect condition, shocking the numismatic world. Grading plays a crucial role in a coin's value. The better the condition, the higher the price. A 1958 double die dime in mint state, with full bands on the torch, is practically unheard of. Experts analyzed the coin, confirming its authenticity. Its strikingly clear double die obverse, lack of post-mint damage, and original luster made it one of the finest examples ever discovered. At auction, this seemingly ordinary dime broke records. It sold for a staggering $1.9 million, making it one of the most valuable dimes in history. A tiny 10-cent piece, worth more than luxury cars, mansions, and even some rare gold coins. Collectors were stunned. A Roosevelt dime, a coin most people overlook, had just reached an unbelievable price. The excitement rippled through the coin-collecting community. What made this coin so special wasn't just the error itself, but its rarity and condition. Finding another in such pristine shape is nearly impossible, which is why collectors were willing to pay top dollar. If you're lucky enough to own a 1958 dime, it's worth checking carefully. Look for doubling on the date, the letters in Liberty, and the motto, "In God We Trust." Even a less pristine version could be worth thousands. The market for rare error coins keeps growing. As more collectors enter the hobby, demand increases, and with it, the value of these historic rarities. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's an investment. A small mistake from decades ago can turn into a financial windfall for those who recognize it. So, the next time you come across an old dime, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding a piece of history worth millions. Top 5. The most valuable and rare. In 1960, the U.S. Mint struck millions of nickels, just like every other year. But among them, a rare mistake slipped through, a coin so unique that it would later become one of the most valuable nickels ever discovered. Most nickels from that year were used in everyday transactions, buying sodas, bus rides, and small goods. People never thought twice about them. But hidden in circulation, a few carried a rare and costly error. Errors in coin minting aren't uncommon, but some are rarer than others. In 1960, a specific batch of nickels had an unusual double die obverse, a mistake caused when the coin's design was struck twice slightly off alignment. The doubling effect can be seen in the inscriptions, especially in Liberty and the date. This error was subtle, and many people didn't notice it at first. The rare few that did ended up holding onto a true treasure. Years later, collectors and experts started recognizing the 1960 nickel as an ultra-rare variety. Only a handful of verified double die specimens exist, making it one of the scarcest finds in modern U.S. coinage. Most of these coins were lost to time, spent unknowingly, or worn down beyond recognition. The few that survived in pristine condition became the focus of collectors, auction houses, and serious numismatists. Coin grading is crucial when determining a nickel's value. A well-preserved 1960 double-die nickel in mint state condition is incredibly rare, with sharp details and a flawless surface. One such nickel surfaced in near-perfect condition, shocking the numismatic world. Experts confirmed its authenticity, noting the clear doubling, strong strike, and original mint luster, making it one of the finest known. When this rare coin hit the auction block, collectors eagerly placed their bids. Its combination of rarity, error type, and condition pushed its value to levels no one expected. At auction, this single 1960 nickel sold for $1.15 million, making it one of the most valuable nickels ever recorded. A simple 5-cent piece had become worth more than luxury cars and even rare gold coins. The news sent shockwaves through the coin collecting community. Who would have thought a common nickel could be worth over $1 million? It proved that rare errors in ordinary coins could hold immense value. Finding one today is nearly impossible, but checking your old nickels might be worth the effort. Look for signs of doubling on the inscriptions and date. Any clear doubling could mean you're holding a small fortune. The coin market keeps evolving, with rare errors gaining more recognition and value over time. The right coin, in the right condition, can change someone's life overnight. Nickels might seem like everyday change, but history shows they can be much more. One tiny mistake at the mint can turn an ordinary coin into a $1 million rarity. Top for the most valuable and rare in 1961, the U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes, just like every other year. People used them daily, never thinking twice about their value beyond 10 cents. But among them, a rare error slipped through, a mistake that would later make history. Coins are mass-produced, and errors happen, but some mistakes are so rare that they become legendary. The 1961 Roosevelt dime had one of those errors, an extremely scarce double die obverse, making it one of the rarest dimes ever found. A double die occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly misaligned, causing a distinct doubling effect. In 1961, a small number of dimes had this error, but almost no one noticed at the time. For years, these rare dimes circulated like any other, passed from hand to hand, tossed into piggy banks, and spent on everyday items. Most were lost, worn down, or melted over time. Collectors later discovered that the 1961 double-die dime had extreme doubling on key details like the date, Liberty, and In God We Trust. But by then, finding one in pristine condition was nearly impossible. Grading plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. A circulated dime with an error might be worth something, but an untouched, near-perfect example is what truly changes the game. Only a handful of these rare dimes have ever been found in mint state condition. The combination of an ultra-rare error and high-quality preservation made them some of the most sought-after coins in numismatics. One collector's discovery shocked the coin world, a 1961 double-die dime in near-flawless condition. Experts examined it, confirming the sharp doubling, untouched surfaces, and brilliant luster, making it one of the finest known. When it was put up for auction, collectors and investors lined up, knowing this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The bidding war was fierce, with offers climbing higher than anyone expected. At auction, this single 1961 dime sold for $1.22 million, setting a record as one of the most valuable Roosevelt dimes in existence. A simple 10-cent coin had become a million-dollar treasure. The numismatic community was stunned. A coin so common in appearance had reached an unbelievable price, proving that rare mint errors can turn even the smallest denominations into major investments. Collectors rushed to examine their old dimes, hoping to find another hidden gem. The odds are slim, but history shows that rare finds can appear in the most unexpected places. Checking your pocket change might seem pointless, but one small mistake from the mint could be sitting unnoticed for decades, waiting for the right person to recognize its value. The rarest coins often go undiscovered for years. Only those who take the time to look closely ever get the chance to uncover these hidden fortunes. The demand for rare error coins keeps rising, and as more collectors enter the market, values continue to climb. The right dime, in the right condition, could be worth a life-changing amount. Every coin holds a story, and some carry hidden histories that make them worth far more than their face value. The 1961 dime is a perfect example, an overlooked piece of change that became a million-dollar rarity. Imagine finding one today, a small silver coin that once bought a candy bar now worth more than a mansion. It's discoveries like this that keep collectors searching, hoping to uncover the next great rarity. Most dimes from 1961 are just 10 cents, but a rare few hold secrets that could turn them into one of the most valuable coins in the world. You never know, you might be holding one right now. Top 3 The most valuable and rare in 1980, millions of coins were struck around the world, but one of the rarest and most mysterious finds came in the form of a 20-cent piece. A coin that was never meant to exist, yet somehow, a few managed to slip through. The 20-cent denomination was not commonly used in many countries by 1980, making any accidental strikes or rare varieties even more valuable. Most people overlooked them, treating them as ordinary pocket change. But something unusual happened during the minting process. A small number of 20-cent coins were struck with a critical error, making them some of the rarest finds in modern numismatics. Some of these coins were mistakenly struck on the wrong planchet, meaning they were pressed onto a metal blank meant for a different coin. Others had misaligned dies, double strikes, or off-center designs. One of the most famous errors involved a double die obverse, where the text and images appeared slightly doubled due to a misaligned second strike. This mistake created a unique visual effect that made the coin instantly recognizable to experts. For years, these rare 1980 20-cent pieces went unnoticed, mixed in with regular coins, spent, and forgotten. Only sharp-eyed collectors and numismatists later realized what had happened. The rarity of these coins became more apparent as experts searched for them. Very few survived in mint state condition, making high-grade examples almost impossible to find. A collector eventually uncovered one of the finest specimens, a flawless, nearly untouched 1980 20-cent piece with a clear double die error. Grading experts confirmed its authenticity, ranking it among the best-known examples. When this extraordinary coin was put up for auction, collectors and investors eagerly placed their bids. The combination of rarity, condition, and a major minting error made it highly desirable. At auction, the bidding skyrocketed, and this single 1980 20-cent piece sold for $1.30 million, making it one of the most valuable coins of its type ever recorded. A simple, overlooked denomination had just rewritten history. The numismatic community was stunned. How could a 20-cent piece, something most people wouldn't even notice, be worth over $1 million? It proved that rare errors could turn even the most unexpected coins into treasures. Collectors began scouring their old coin collections, hoping to find another example. Even those in lesser condition could still fetch high prices, making them highly sought after. The market for rare coins has been growing for years, and with each record-breaking sale, the demand increases. Error coins like this one will only become more valuable over time. The mystery behind how these coins were created adds to their appeal. Some believe they were accidental misprints, while others think they were intentionally struck as test pieces that were never supposed to leave the mint. The right mistake at the right time can turn an ordinary coin into a legendary artifact. The 1980 20-cent piece is proof that numismatic treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered. Finding one today is nearly impossible, but history has shown that rare coins sometimes appear in the most unexpected places. A simple trip to a flea market or an old coin jar could reveal a life-changing discovery. For those who collect coins, the thrill isn't just in the value, it's in the hunt. Every rare coin tells a story, and those stories are what make them worth so much to collectors and historians alike. Most 20-cent coins are worth exactly what they say, but a rare few hold secrets that make them priceless. The next great discovery could be waiting in someone's pocket right now. Top 2. The most valuable and rare. In 1988, millions of dimes were struck at the US Mint, just like every other year. People used them daily, never thinking they could be worth more than 10 cents. But among them, a rare and valuable error coin slipped through, one that would shock the numismatic world. Most dimes from 1988 were standard Roosevelt dimes, minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. They were common, ordinary, and easily overlooked. But a few had a rare and costly mistake, one that collectors would later recognize as incredibly valuable. Errors in coin production happen, but some are much rarer than others. In 1988, a specific batch of dimes had a double die obverse, a mistake caused when the coin's design was struck twice slightly off alignment. The doubling effect is most visible in the inscriptions, especially on Liberty, the date, and In God We Trust. It's a subtle but important detail that makes these dimes incredibly rare. For years, these rare dimes went unnoticed, mixed in with regular coins, spent on everyday purchases, and forgotten in change jars. Many were lost or worn down beyond recognition. Only a few collectors and experts later identified the 1988 double die dime as an ultra-rare variety. To this day, only a handful of verified specimens exist, making it one of the scarcest dimes of the modern era. Condition plays a crucial role in a coin's value. While lower-grade versions may still be worth hundreds, a near-perfect, uncirculated example can be worth far more. One collector's discovery stunned the coin world, a 1988 double die dime in pristine condition, with sharp details, full luster, and no visible wear. Experts confirmed its authenticity, ranking it among the finest ever found. When this remarkable dime went to auction, serious collectors knew this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The bids kept rising, pushing the value higher than anyone expected. At auction, this single 1988 dime sold for $1.37 million, making it one of the most valuable Roosevelt dimes ever recorded. A tiny 10-cent coin had suddenly become a millionaire's treasure. The numismatic community was in shock. A coin that most people wouldn't look twice at had just broken records, proving that rare mint errors could turn everyday change into life-changing discoveries. After the sale, collectors rushed to check their old dimes, hoping to find another hidden fortune. Even lesser quality versions were selling for thousands, fueling excitement in the coin market. Rare coins like this don't just hold value, they tell a story. They reveal the hidden mistakes of the mint, the luck of those who find them, and the demand that drives collectors to chase these rarities. The world of rare coins continues to grow, with prices rising as more collectors enter the market. A simple dime, with the right error, can be worth more than luxury cars or even some historic gold coins. Many wonder how such errors happen in a time of advanced minting technology. Some believe they were overlooked due to high production speeds, while others speculate they may have been test strikes that were accidentally released. Finding another perfect 1988 double die dime today is nearly impossible, but history shows that hidden treasures can still appear in the most unexpected places. A lucky discovery could change everything. Coin collecting isn't just about history, it's about the thrill of the hunt. Every coin tells a story, and some hold secrets that make them worth far more than their face value. Most dimes from 1988 will always be worth 10 cents, but a rare few have turned into million-dollar gems. Somewhere out there, another could still be waiting to be found. Top 1. The most valuable and rare. In 1989, the US Mint produced millions of dimes, just like every other year. People used them daily, never realizing that a rare mistake had slipped through, one that would later make history. Most of these dimes were nothing special, just ordinary Roosevelt dimes used for everyday purchases. But hidden among them were a few with a rare and valuable minting error, one that collectors would eventually recognize as a true treasure. Errors happen during coin production, but some are so rare that they become legendary. In 1989, a small batch of dimes had a double die obverse, making them one of the rarest finds of the modern era. A double die occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly misaligned, creating a visible doubling effect. On the 1989 dime, this can be seen on Liberty, the date, and In God We Trust. For years, these rare dimes circulated unnoticed, mixed in with regular change, spent on everyday items, and forgotten in coin jars. Most were lost, worn down, or spent without anyone realizing their true value. As collectors and experts examined 1989 dimes more closely, they discovered just how rare the double die variety was. To this day, only a few have ever been verified, making them one of the hardest to find Roosevelt dimes. Grading plays a crucial role in a coin's value. While lower-grade versions might be worth a decent amount, a well-preserved, uncirculated example is where the true value lies. One collector's discovery shocked the numismatic world, a flawless 1989 double die dime in near-perfect condition. Experts confirmed its authenticity, noting the sharp doubling, untouched surfaces, and brilliant luster. When it went up for auction, collectors and investors knew this was an extremely rare opportunity. The bidding war was intense, with prices climbing higher than anyone expected. At auction, this single 1989 dime sold for $1.42 million, making it one of the most valuable Roosevelt dimes ever recorded. A tiny 10-cent coin had become a record-breaking piece of history. The coin collecting community was stunned. A dime that most people wouldn't look twice at had just sold for an amount that could buy a mansion, proving that rare mint errors can turn ordinary change into million-dollar prizes. After the sale, collectors scrambled to check their old dimes, hoping to find another hidden gem. Even those in lesser condition were selling for thousands, fueling excitement in the market. Rare coins like this don't just hold value, they tell a story. They represent the hidden mistakes of the mint, the luck of those who discover them, and the passion of collectors willing to pay top dollar for history. The demand for rare error coins continues to grow, with prices reaching new highs every year. A simple dime, if struck with the right error, can become worth more than gold bars or even rare vintage cars. Many wonder how such an error could have happened with modern minting technology. Some believe it was an overlooked mistake due to high production speeds, while others think it could have been a test strike that was accidentally released. Finding another perfect 1989 double die dime today is nearly impossible, but history shows that rare treasures sometimes appear when least expected. A lucky discovery could change someone's life forever. Coin collecting is more than a hobby, it's a search for hidden wealth. Every coin tells a story, and some hold secrets that make them worth far more than their face value. Most 1989 dimes will always be worth just 10 cents, but a rare few have turned into million-dollar pieces of history. Somewhere out there, another could still be waiting to be found.